Hi, everybody. I thought I'd give you a few tips on cooking meals for your client. Now, Canada has a little guide called Canada's Food Guide, which does list the four different food groups, which are milk products, meat products, fruits and vegetable products, and grain products. Now, they do recommend a certain number of servings per day, and those servings are based on the milliliters, the amount that you're giving your client. That can be easily looked up on the internet or downloaded for your own personal use. But generally speaking, when we are cooking for our clients, we obviously want to use the freshest foods that they can afford. There's a big difference between, for example, buying vegetables that were grown in Mexico compared to buying vegetables that were grown here in Ontario, or even buying organic vegetables grown here in Ontario. Or even better, can your client go into their backyard, into their garden to buy their vegetables? So those different levels of health food are things you can keep in mind. Also, the more you cook for your client, generally speaking, it's going to be healthier. Fast food is generally not good for us compared to staying at home and cooking the food for ourselves or for our clients. Again, there's a big push on right now to make Canada's Food Guide a little bit less on the protein side, so a little bit less meat and a little bit more alternative proteins. So you can cook your client beans, legumes, eggs are a good source of protein. All this fish, shellfish, peanut butter, different types of nuts and seeds contain lots of protein to your client. If they do want milk, there's different alternatives for milk. There is the fattier version, 3.25%. And that's the percentage of fat that is inside of the milk, 3.25%. Then we have 2%, then we have 1%, then we have skim milk, and then we have different types of milk as well, such as almond milk that your client may want to try as alternatives. Grain products are basically the breads and cereals that we're going to be making for our clients. We want to kind of cut back on the amount of bread products. Bagels tend to be high in calories, sugar content as well, bread, or different types of pitas or flatbreads. So we want to make sure we're cooking as healthy grain products for our clients. Grain products that have the seed still in them tend to be healthier for our clients if you are cooking them bread. And the number of slices will depend on your client's personal preference, but obviously 2 or 3 slices per day is what's recommended. So you try to stay within those values. And fruits and veggies are always good to put as part of your meal plan for your clients. And juice or juice alternatives. So obviously it's much better to have a real orange than orange juice, a real apple compared to apple juice, because you're getting kind of the organic fruit itself if you're eating the real thing. Bananas, very good as fruits and vegetables, and leafy greens as well. Okay, so you want high fiber diet for your older clients so they can kind of have regular bowel movements, keep them regular, keep their energy level high. And then when you cook the products, I'm sure you know the healthiest way to cook foods. So you have different low-fat oils, extra virgin olive oil, for example. But if you can actually bake the food, that's very good. Some food you can steam to cook, that's very good. And these types of things you're thinking about when you are cooking a meal plan for your client. Good idea for yourselves as well. A healthy PSW is active, more energized PSW as well. And all this talking is making me hungry, so I think I'll sign off now. Hope that was helpful. See you next time on JoJo the Caregiving Show, and please like, share, and subscribe.